Pokemon. Streaming on YouTube.
A lot of people just post like highlights of their gameplay. Nobody watches that.
This is Nutty. He's a full-time live streamer and he makes a great living doing it.
The revenue I get from subscriptions and ad revenue is like a pretty small percentage of that.
Wait, what? What are the ways that you monetize?
I haven't put that much effort into, but it makes.
Why does he have to always be
majority of
gaming?
my income.
Now he's killing it on Twitch, but what about YouTube? Nutty has blown his channel up by doing one simple thing.
That's the foundation for everything, and it's worked for over a decade.
In this video, the live stream expert covers everything you should know if you plan to stream in 2025. We have to talk about multi-streaming.
I think people overcomplicate it a lot.
What advice would you give for somebody that is afraid to share their face? Dude, your studio is insane.
The strategy that people have been using for years, and it still continues to work, is like you just.
So, Nutty, how long have you been a creator?
Technically speaking, almost 11 years, but I almost don't count like the first 5 or 6 years of doing it because I mostly did it socially like most people do when they start. But I really started to take YouTube and content creation seriously maybe around 2020, 2021, so maybe like 4 years ago.
When you started, were you just trying out different niches or did you already know that you wanted to be into live streaming at some point?
I started off as a speedrunner, so I used to speedrun Super Metroid, really old game from like the 90s. I love that game, it's like my favorite game of all time. And the only real way that I could connect with people that are into that interest was from live streaming. So everyone that was into the game and was speedrunning the game, they just happened to be live streaming. So I sort of just fell into it, but I didn't really have an ambition to like be a content creator. It just turned out that way because you had to do it if you wanted to be in that community.
So at some point, was it necessary for you to learn the things that you teach?
Yeah, it sort of just came naturally. Like, I loved speedrunning, but I never wanted to be like the best speedrunner or anything. I was always more technical side of streaming that I just like started to forget things.